Who taught you to hate the texture of your hair? Who taught you to hate the color of your skin to such extent that you bleach to get like the white man? Who taught you to hate the shape of your nose and the shape of your lips? Who taught you to hate yourself from the top of your head to the soles of your feet? Who taught you to hate your own kind? Who taught you to hate the race that you belong to? Don't let anybody make you think that God chose America as his divine messianic force to be a sort of policeman of the whole world. God has a way of standing before the nations with judgment, and it seems that I can hear God saying to America, you are too arrogant. If you don't change your ways, I will rise up and break the backbone of your power, and I'll place it in the hands of a nation that doesn't even know my name. Be still and know that I'm God.
Welcome again to Street Talk. My name is Ahmad Shakaraki, and on Street Talk, we deal with the political, social, and economics here in Michigan, the U.S., and abroad. Now, joining me tonight,
Charles Thomas.
Paget Maynard.
and we got a lot to cover, but Patrick, we was talking about what's happening to these people at the border, at the southern border of the U.S. Not at, Canada and all that, because, it's people of color trying to get to this country. And so you got one of the most racist people in the world, president, and he got a stool pigeon who's racist too. So, it's like now he's trying to blame the Democrats. Blame the Democrats for what?
In the first place, you got to understand, and I raised the question to myself today, does Trump really believe what he's saying? Is it that Trump come to the point that he really thinks what he's saying is the truth?
No.
Because he is insisting it's the law, and it's the Democrats' law. There is no such law that says you must take children from the parents.
No.
Number one. Then to hear his cohorts get out there and they're jumping around from station to station, but yet they're still calling all them fake news.
Yeah.
So why are you going on the fake news?
Right, yeah.
The only thing fake is what they're putting out, because like this woman, Kellyanne Conway, his advisor, with her alternate truth. You know what is alternate truth? If it's alternate to the truth, it's a lie.
Yes,
That's
alternated.
it,
So-
It's alternate.
Yeah.
There's no two ways around that. She is lying.
Yeah.
Now she's saying everything is good at the border and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Now, give me a break. We know better. People know better. But for those who are like Trump, it's fine.
Oh, yeah.
And we have got to help people to understand there's nothing fine about tossing people, so to speak, to the wolves.
Yeah.
Caging them like wild animals.
Yeah.
These kids
Yeah.
pulled away from their parents.
Yeah.
Sitting there in these cages, they can't read. The kids crying, but you can't console them.
No.
Yeah, leaving them with
Give me a
strangers.
break.
Right.
And do you know that the folks are now saying, medical professionals, it is harmful to the children. It's affecting their growth when you do these kind of things.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But then they say, well, we're taking good care of them. I don't know if you heard this woman, she's Nielsen, Homeland Secretary. She's saying, oh, well, they're well cared for. They get food and they get this. Hey, yeah, we see them eating a burger.
Yeah.
A burger, some chips, and some fries.
Yeah, yeah,
Fine.
yeah.
Giving them a lot of grease.
Yeah.
Lot of fat. So that's not, in my books, well fed.
No, no.
Yeah.
no.
Okay, at least the belly full. But could that substitute for the parental support, the parental nurturing
It's not
that
provided.
they get?
No.
No.
Give
No.
me an answer.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Well, to me, if it had been white children, it would have been a different story.
Oh yeah.
But like you said, you know, the people of color, they don't mind doing it. And with African American people, it's so fresh in our memory because it happened to us during slavery. When they sold us as children, separated,
Yeah, yeah.
broke
Oh,
the
yeah.
families
Yeah.
up,
Yeah.
you know. So it's a touchy feeling with African American people
Yeah.
because we know the psychological effect of it. White people don't know that
No,
psychological
no,
effect
no,
of that.
no, no.
He who
no.
feels it knows it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You know, to them, it's just and the thing about it, you got probably 30%, you know, and you know, I'll take away some of them voted for Trump. I won't say all of them who voted for Trump sees this as a good idea now. I think some of them voted for him now see that this man is really a mess up, you know. I think some of them see it now.
Yeah.
And so I would say about 30%, maybe 28 to 31%. But to see this happening to these people, and as you said, man, it has to, you know, it touches something for me, and it has to for all other blacks
Blacks,
in this
yeah.
in this country.
Right, yeah.
Hey.
There's no good going to come out of it.
Listen, to talk about, don't listen to this media. They're not giving you the truth. Well, why then don't you let them in so they can get the truth?
Right.
You're keeping them from these facilities where you're warehousing
Yeah.
the youngsters.
Yeah.
Okay, that's one thing. So if we are warehousing and you are not spreading the truth, could you let me come so I can see the real thing so I can do it?
Right.
No. Instead, they put out a video.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
do you know that their very video condemns them?
Yeah.
Because their video is showing
The cage.
exactly what the other media has been saying. These people are huddled into a place.
Yeah.
And man,
And it's got to touch the nerve with the Jewish community too, because Hitler did the same thing to the Jews.
Charles, man, you got it. I paused just now, but yes, I remember that.
Yeah.
And my question was, what's the difference?
Right. What's the difference?
Is he just now only left to lead them to the gas chamber?
gas chamber? Yeah.
Do we have them
Yeah.
still?
Right. Well, not the gas chamber, but the trauma that's going to come from this. You know, it's just going to bring more pressure on white America. And this is what Trump's doing. Trump is causing more division, more rift
Oh, yeah.
than unification. And the ones that are like-minded of Trump is just wrong.
Yeah.
Don't you forget, Trump is talking the praises of Kim, the same man he called Rocket Man.
Yeah.
Mhm. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Now, you go, the Russian, Putin, he's praising him. Every dictator, every despot, he praises them.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh, when Kim speaks, his people sit up at attention and listen to
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
I want that here too. I want my
Yeah,
people
yeah,
to
yeah,
do that.
yeah,
Right.
Yeah, you want to be a despot?
Yeah.
You want to be a dictator?
Dictator.
You better go
Yeah.
someplace
Yeah.
else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's trying that.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's what he
Yeah.
really wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, what this man is doing is so close to treason that it's really scary. And like you said, they're afraid of him. The bully syndrome is influence here, and you can see the bullyism
Yeah.
coming
Oh,
from
yeah.
Donald Trump
Yeah.
and the supporters.
Yeah.
You know, they
Oh,
want to
yeah.
dominate,
Yeah.
change the laws,
Yeah.
remove the checks and balances.
Yep. Yeah.
Well, I guess Trump thinks by saying it over and over and over again. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong.
You know,
No collusion.
Yeah.
No. This.
Yeah.
He thinks the more he says it is so the people are going to believe it. Some will.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what Hitler did.
Yeah.
This is a page out of Hitler's book.
Yeah.
Guess what? I might be wrong, but as far as I understand, where you think Trump's people came from?
Germany,
All right.
Europe.
Yep. Yeah.
German.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And the thing is that the man would lie, he would lie, he would lie, you know. And the thing about it is that we've got, you know, and I watched about an hour and a half of the news every, you know, day when I get a chance, and every evening. And you got a lot of, not a lot, but you got some of these reporters. They be trying to, and Trump be done lie like a dog, but still, they'll be, well, you know, he kind of had it wrong. He kind of had it wrong.
Yeah. And you can only take it one way.
Right.
But he's kind of got it wrong.
Yeah. You know, that's what really bugs me, man.
The things that he's getting away with.
Yeah.
When you look at his attorney general, a man is known to be a racist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
A man who long wanted to be in position, finally got it.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And in spite of all the humiliation Trump heaped upon him, he like a little puppy dog to Trump,
you know.
Yeah.
and can't stand up and say his mind.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we have zero tolerance.
Yeah.
And if they come here with the children will be taken from them. But yet they're still touted it's the Obama's law, the Democrats' law.
Yeah.
There is no such law.
No.
And what they have to do is stop lying to the people.
Yeah.
Because the more they lie, the more they're going to be found out. Unfortunately, our people in this country don't seem to know enough of what's going on.
Right.
They're not listening enough. They're not reading enough.
Right.
And therefore, they're blinded.
Yeah.
Now, and folks, I'm not trying to put you down. I'm simply saying if you don't avail yourself of the opportunity to learn better, it's as if you have on blinders.
Right.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
Take time and learn. Everybody out there, Kellyanne Conway again, come in. Oh, well, it's the law. When the law says, and they must do this, and we have to do this. It's a lie.
Yeah.
It's not the truth.
No.
I remember this guy that you were talking about. He quoted something from the Bible about obey the government. Be obedient to the government.
Yep.
Yes.
Now that's something that they wrote in there.
Oh yeah.
Because you're supposed to be obedient to God.
Yeah, that's it.
God didn't set government up.
But
No.
look, all right, let's take that. God says, okay, through the Apostle Paul, you must be obedient to the government. That's his thing. Because God put them up for a purpose. But here, if God pulls them down too.
Yeah.
He sets them up, he takes them down. But there are several other things God talk about too. Did he know that in the same Bible he quoted, God talks about cities of refuge?
Yeah.
And they're destroying all of these cities where these people could have gone.
Yeah.
The churches where they could have gone for refuge. If I did something wrong, I could run to the city. And you couldn't do me anything without a hearing.
Yeah.
What are they doing to these people at the border?
No.
They shoving them into
Yeah.
cages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, oh, well, they came here illegally.
Yeah.
A person coming to seek asylum is not illegal.
No.
They're seeking asylum.
Right.
And now they're saying, hey, domestic violence, gang violence, that's not good enough for coming to seek asylum.
And
So you go back where you come from.
Yeah.
Well, wait, man. These people, why don't they go back where their ancestors come from?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they think that they belong here more than anybody else?
No.
This is a country that was built on immigration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the first set of people came here, they bring their people after and after and after and after.
Yeah. Not only
And Trump made it clear. We want people from Europe.
yeah,
Mm,
Denmark.
oh, yeah. Yeah.
And on the Statue of Liberty, it says, "Give me your tired, your refuge, your hungry." You know?
Yes.
But it didn't distinguish ethnicity,
No.
but it does now.
You know, I was, you know, talking to somebody because we get to talking about, you know, the statue and all that, but they didn't know that statue was black at one time.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Freedom!
Yeah. They didn't know, man,
Yeah.
that this statue at one time was black, you
And
know.
they still got the chains at the base of it.
That's it, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Broken
But
chains.
hey, guys, you're not going to believe this, you know, Trump today. If you if you're against the policy, you are for crime.
See?
If you are against this policy
Yeah.
to shove little 2-year-old and less, in fact, one woman was breastfeeding her baby. They took the baby
Yeah.
off her breast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
And I want 4 qualified people there to deal with almost 12,000 people.
yeah.
And you're going to tell me that's adequate? Never
No.
was, never will be.
No. But see, the thing is, man, is that we've got a situation where he's for this, Trump's for this, and most of his people are for this. So hey, you know, they don't care what happened to these people, man.
Mm-mm.
And the only reason we're getting some feedback now is because more than them knows what's happening to these people, man, and knows the kind of living condition these people are in.
Yeah. The atrocity.
Right. And the thing is that some of them, they say that they'll be in this, you know, in this kind of thing for 3 or 4 months.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, can you imagine in a cage, living in a cage, you know?
And
Yeah.
a mongoose going to try to get out the cage.
Yeah. What bothers me is if they get away with this, then who
What
else
next?
Who else is next?
But then Trump gone so far now today to say that all over Europe and thing, and in Germany, it's running away with crime. Do you know the reality is that right now in Germany, in a 30-year low, right now, crime in Germany is at a 30-year low. But Trump is blaming immigration for their problem.
Yeah.
Everything is brought down to immigration.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's because he's a liar.
But, you know, he's
yeah.
right. Because if he didn't get here, if his people didn't come here and have him here, we wouldn't have him in the White House today.
Right.
Yeah.
So immigration is why he's there.
Yeah.
Right. Right. That's why his wife don't even understand how he can be so cruel.
Yeah. Yeah. You know.
And she's a mother.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
And
Well, sorry about You talk about a mother. Kellyanne Conway said, as a mother and with conscience, well, do you know it's more than one type of conscience?
Mm-hmm.
They got a live conscience
Yeah,
and a dead conscience. The conscience that is seared with a hot iron, as the Bible puts it, because she too was quoting Bible.
Right.
yeah,
How come she didn't know that part?
yeah, she
No.
said
So when
she,
you get out there lying,
Yeah. They pull out what they want from scripture.
oh yeah. Said she's a Catholic and all of that.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
I don't care whether it's Catholic, Protestant, or who.
yeah.
Lie
what-
is lie,
yeah,
whoever
yeah.
tells it.
Yeah, you know, and that's the thing about it, man. It's like this whole, you know, that whole administration is just lie, and you know, maybe they keep lying so much until most people believe them. So hey, let's keep lying, you know.
Yeah, but it's time for somebody to stand up and speak the truth. You know, don't be afraid to speak out against what's wrong and speak up for what's right.
Well, we got some Republicans, but if you notice, it's that the ones who ain't not running, not running, who want to say something.
Mm-hmm.
You got others.
In office, they won't say nothing.
Oh no. You got others who will be running again. They just
Yeah, and what's happening down there in Texas is not a Republican issue or a Democratic issue. This is a human
Yeah, that's it.
issue.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, you know,
you
Trump-
can't be blaming each other for this.
No,
This is a human thing.
Yeah.
Trump is saying immigration is the fault of all the problems we are having.
Yeah.
Why don't you go
All
back
right.
to Germany then?
Yeah.
And not only that, it's the Democrats'
Oh, yeah.
fault.
Yeah.
So it's now a Democrat problem. And the Democrats are just this, they're obstructionists.
Yeah.
Now, they can just come in right now and we can change that.
Yeah.
Donald Trump, in case you don't know the difference, a law was passed by Congress and signed by the president. So it's sealed, it becomes law.
Mm-hmm.
What you did, Donald Trump, and what we're dealing with at the border is a policy, governmental, presidential policy,
Yeah.
pushed out and supported and backed by your AJ.
Yeah.
All right?
Mm-hmm.
And Trump, in case you don't know, ask somebody to tell you the difference because it is showing your ignorance.
Mm-hmm.
Well, but the thing is that you got a man a weasel in the White House, who thinks he knows everything. I mean,
And that's arrogance.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
Nobody knows everything.
Yeah, you know everything. Come on, man.
And he can't control his life.
No.
Well,
Yeah,
Ahmad,
I mean, it's
if he knows everything, it simply means the rest of us know nothing.
right,
Yeah.
yeah.
Absolutely nothing.
Right.
And if he
But
knows,
I know one thing for sure. The man is a liar.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
Another thing I know, he is a dummy.
yeah,
He thinks he knows. You see, the man who knows not that he knows not
yeah,
and keep on believing and acting as if he knows, that man is a big fool.
yeah,
Yeah.
And that's Trump.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
You were saying.
Well, if he knew so much, he would never got caught up with this guy in Russia.
Right.
Because
Right.
he's playing him like a puppet.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, everything now.
Putin.
Yeah. He's out here now. Every time he make a speech, is about Putin.
Mhm.
Oh well, he should be he should be here. It's like, man. I mean, how? And then the thing about it, what makes it so stupid, is all these people who voted for him. I'm wondering what they thinking now. Because we
If they're thinking.
this supposed to been the hate supposed to been about Russia and everything, and all of this. So now they see that he's crazy about Putin and we know that they got something on him.
Yeah, we know it.
They got something on him,
And they want Trump to be the great white hope.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Coming behind Obama,
Yeah, right.
they want him to be a shining knight in armor.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But
yeah.
they'll do anything
That's it.
to diminish
Right.
Obama.
Oh yeah.
Let me tell you something. Trump cannot even wipe Obama's shoes
No.
when it comes to smarts.
No.
Trump has a lot to learn. But the reason why he's not going to get any better because he thinks he knows it.
Yeah.
And therefore he will not learn it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And one of the things is that if you notice, everything that Obama did, and
Oh, he's trying hard to undo.
that was some things that I didn't agree, but that was, most things I agree with him because he was trying to make the country better and all of these all the different things, you know, trying to make people feel better and all these things. And here we got a clown in there. I mean, he's nothing but a clown. That's
Yeah,
all he is, you know.
But during this whole campaign thing, everybody knew he was a clown.
Yeah, yeah,
But they still voted for
yeah,
him.
Because
And now,
they didn't
now
want
he's in
Hillary.
office. He's worse than a clown.
yeah. Oh yeah.
He's an idiot.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah,
and it's been proven
yeah.
that this man don't know nothing. He's in over his head.
Right.
His head.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
And he's trying to diminish and take away from everything. That's his whole format.
Right, right.
Is to bring Obama down. He has no agenda.
No,
Well,
no.
you know, the person who has to make himself big and pull you down.
Yeah.
You know, he has to try to bring you down so that he could look good.
Yeah.
And the only reason that man is in there, because one of the reasons, right here in Michigan, look how long the results take to come in.
Mm-hmm.
They said some 70,000 votes were not counted
Right,
in
yeah.
Detroit
Mhm.
alone.
Yeah, yeah,
What about the rest of the state where
Yeah.
they didn't get any?
yeah.
And had they been counted, he would have lost.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Trump, he claims the only reason he didn't win the popular vote is because these millions of
Yeah.
people who voted
Yeah,
illegally.
yeah.
And
I mean-
they can't even find 1/100 of 1%.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, from the get-go, that was stupid and a lie in the beginning, you know. I mean, a lot of people voted 2 times and all that. I mean, come on, you know.
Nothing went so.
Yeah.
They
As a matter of fact, you know, the Republicans have been responsible for sabotaging so many people from
Yeah.
being able to go to vote.
yeah,
As a matter of fact, right now in Ohio,
mm-hmm.
if you don't vote 2 years,
Yep,
you lose your right to vote.
yep,
How could you just lose your right? Okay, I'm going to lose my freedom.
Yeah. Citizenship, right?
yeah,
Okay? First Amendment. I'm going to lose my First Amendment.
Yeah.
But you want to hold on to your Second Amendment so that you could kill people,
Yeah.
shoot down people
yeah,
as
yeah,
you like.
yeah, yeah.
But I can't speak or not speak.
Right.
Order. Well,
You know,
Sad.
yeah, it is sad, man. And one of the things is that the man is getting away with all these things, and somehow this November, people have got to vote.
Mm-hmm. And then not only vote, but it's a wake-up call for the African American community, because it tells me that they can do what they want to do.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
And until you got economics and for leverage, and you got a strong political background, and you got businesses established, and you controlling your own community, then there's nothing you can do.
No.
Your hands are, you sitting on your
I'm,
hands.
yeah,
I
yeah.
like to say we got just a couple of seconds. People, get out and vote.
Who taught you to hate the texture of your hair? Who taught you to hate the color of your skin to such extent that you bleach to get like the white man? Who taught you to hate the shape of your nose and the shape of your lips? Who taught you to hate yourself from the top of your head to the soles of your feet? Who taught you to hate your own kind? Who taught you to hate the race that you belong to?
Don't let anybody make you think that God chose America as his divine messianic force to be a sort of policeman of the whole world. God has a way of standing before the nations with judgment, and it seems that I can hear God saying to America, you are too arrogant. If you don't change your ways, I will rise up and break the backbone of your power, and I'll place it in the hands of a nation that doesn't even know my name. Be still and know that I'm God.